request.get date. Observe the terminal, everyone. Home page. I am refreshing my home page. What happened? The request method is get and it will be empty query date. Request method is get and it is empty query date. Now if I am searching for my product name, if I am searching for the product name, that time what happens? The request method will be get and the request.get is going to return you a queried it with key value pair. Queried it with a key value pair. Now what I should do? I should search this particular product. I need to write the logic for the search product. How do I search it out? When I need to fetch this particular del, whenever the user is clicking on the submit button. If the user is clicking on the submit button, I will be able to get the search key in the query. So I can write the condition as if this particular key is present in this query date, that means that user is trying to use the search bar. If search in request.get, if search is present in request.get, get that particular whatever the thing the user is typing from the query date, request.get query date. And then what you need to do? You need to filter out the records. You need to filter out the records. Data equal to what is the model name? Product dot objects dot filter. How to write the logic for my filter? So the user can either search a particular product by the name or by the description. P name and PDESC. P name equal to Q. When I have one more condition, what I need to do? I need to make use of a class by the name Q class. So whenever we have one or two or more than one condition to be checked for my filter condition, we need to make use of our logical operator. When we are going with the logical operators, we are going to make use of this particular Q class. From Django.db.models import Q. So using the Q class, what we are doing? We are converting this into query expression objects. We are going to convert our conditions into query expression objects. What operator I need to use? Either the user can search a product by the name or the description. So the OR operator, which is pipe. Description equal to Q. If the user is not using the search bar, then what he can do? He can fetch all the records. Product.objects.all. Observe everyone, whenever the home view is getting called, line by line execution will happen. Here what happens? Search is present in the request.query. We are going to filter out the data and keep it in my data variable. After that, if I don't specify the else part, then data equal to product.objects.all will also get executed and data variable is going to have all the products. But I should not have all the products. When I need to display all the products? When user is just visiting the home page. If the user is using the search bar, then I need to filter out the records. So I have placed else fetch all the records, or else if search bar is present, if search key is present in the request.get query, use the search bar. If search key is present in the request.query, then the user is trying to search for a particular product. You need to filter out the data. If search key is not present in the request.get query, then fetch all the records. So I am making use of else, if else. Now observe everyone. Del. What happened? I am not able to get any product. even though I'm having a Dell laptop, I'm not able to get it. Why? Because here the complete product name is Dell laptop. Complete product name if I give only, I will be able to get it. It is not checking whether Dell is present in the product name or not. Correctly with the spelling if I give, then only I am able to get the product. If I just give Dell also, I want the product. What I need to do? Yes, everyone, do you remember? Yes, Aman, correct. So what is that? That is my field lookup. I contains is the field lookup. I need to make use of field lookup I contains. Field lookup I contains, I need to make use of. Now if I check for Dell, I will be able to get the Dell laptop. If I just give one, see, wherever one is present, all the things I am able to get it. Very simple, everyone. Here, if search key is present in the request.queryDict, you need to fetch that particular record and display it out. If search key is not present in the queryDict, then you need to fetch all the records from the product model and send it through the query. What is this? Context to my home.html. You need to send it through the context to the home.html. Now one more thing is there. If I am searching for cake, I don't have cake, right? In my products, I don't have cake. So if I click on search, it is showing me blank page. I don't want like this. Instead, I want to display a message that no products found. What I want to display? I want to display a message that no products found. So what I am going to do? I am going to make use of, already you know this one. Yes, everyone, how can I check? You know that filter method, if none of the condition is matching, filter method is going to return you empty query set. So how to check whether the query set is empty or having something? Yes, everyone, how to check? We have a function which is used to check whether the query set is empty or is there any object instance or not. Do you remember? During the search operation I have explained. How do I get to know is the query set empty or is having something? Exists. Do you remember the exists method? If data dot exists. So what this exists is going to do? It is going to return true if object is present, object instance is present inside the query set. If it is not present, then it is going to return false. So now it is going to become true. Now I am going to take a variable by the name no match. I am going to take a variable by the name no match. No match equal to true. No match equal to true. And I will send this no match variable through the context to my home.html. No match is to no match. Once again I am repeating, filter method will return you empty query set if the condition is not matching. That time what I am doing, I am making use of data.exist. Data.exist is a method which is going to return a boolean value. It is going to return true if data is present inside the query set. If data is not present in the query set, it is going to return false. Now what happens? It is data.exist will return false if filter method is having an empty query set. Not of false will become true. That time I am taking a variable by the name no match equal to true. and I have created a context no match is to no match, and I am sending the true value to my home.html. Here in the home.html, what I am going to do, I am going to make use of that context. If no match, in the sense if no match is carrying true, that time I am going to display a message that no match found, no product found, no product no product no product found. Then now observe everyone. Now what happens, you will only get to know. So I am going to kill the server and rerun it. Now first only the home page has to load. Request.method will be get. Request will be empty query. I am going to visit the home page for the first time. So this complete if block will not get executed. Why? Because the request.get query will be empty. So this complete query will not get executed. This complete if condition is not going to get executed. Data equal to product.objects.all. So what happens after executing, after fetching all the products, it will come to line number 16. Return render request from a home.html, data is to data variable is having all the products, fine. No match is to no match, but where is this variable no match? It is present inside the if condition, but the if block did not execute at all. The condition, if condition did not match, the if block did not get executed. Now what happens? No match is to no match. Observe everyone. I am going to visit the home page. What is going to happen? An error will get loaded. Cannot access local variable no match where it is not associated with a value. Where it is not associated with a value. Why? Because this is a local variable. It is going to get initialized only when the query is set. Only when the filter method is returning an empty query set. If it is not returning any empty query set, that time also this if condition will not become true. I will not be able to get no match variable. Even if the user is not using the search bar also, I will not get this no match variable. Then how can I handle this particular error? Do you know how to handle this particular error? What it is saying, local variable no match cannot be accessed where it is not associated with a value. As it is a local variable, you are not able to access it. What can be done? Venkatesh, it is telling you the request method. In which method the request is coming? Correct, Aman. Yes, correct. Correct, Rishikant. Yes. What we need to make? We need to make it a global variable. What we need to do? We need to make it a global variable. So here I am going to make it a global variable by giving no match equal to false. Even though when I send false to my home.html, here what happens? If false. When no match is having the value false, the if block will not get executed and I will be not able to get this particular message. When I will get the message? When no match variable has been updated to true. Only when the no match variable gets updated to true, I will be able to get the message. Now observe everyone. Let me refresh the page. See, I am going to search for Dell. I got the Dell laptop. Now I am going to search for cake. I am able to get no product found. So very simple, you need to make it global. Copy down others.